What a question. But if I had to say my favorite movie, I'd have to say maybe Fool's Gold. I definitely watched that one a couple times with the family, and he's outstanding.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to OneSoccer. I'm your host for today, Josh Deming. I am joined by my colleague, Alex Gongay-Ruzic, and our special guest for today, Sal Mazzaferro. Sal, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great, man. Thank you guys for having me.
Not a problem. Really excited to talk to you. And the first question, I just want to start to get right into it. MLS Cup 2 with Austin FC. How was that experience? I mean, winning that must have been something, so tell me about it.
Yeah, I mean, it was a surreal experience. We could not have asked for a better ending to such a long and exhausting season. Finishing off in Columbus, my family was there to support me. I could not have asked for a better fairy tale ending.
And I guess I'm just curious because MLS Next Pro, it's been a fascinating league to follow. And one of the things they did this year was the whole pick your opponent kind of thing where SKC2 actually picked you guys in the first round. The video as well, Benny Feilhaber saying scared money don't make money, we want Austin, and you guys ended up beating them in the first round. Did you guys hang up that quote anywhere? How is that sort of experience like?
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, that definitely motivated myself and my teammates. Our coach knows that SKC's coach, he likes to talk, and he warned us about that. And no, I mean, we played, stuck to the game plan, kind of continued the Austin playing style and everything, and in the end we were rewarded. But it was definitely a motivating factor. For me, I was definitely keeping it close to, just it was a bittersweet feeling. But at the end when we won, it was something that I was really happy about, and my team was ecstatic as well.
Absolutely. Sal, I want to rewind a little bit here and go back to the beginning. You came through the TFC Academy. You have an interesting career path so far, but I just want to know what it was like for you to go through the TFC Academy.
It was a great experience. I mean, there was a lot of ups and downs I experienced while I was there. But I mean, that 2.5 years, it really helped me grow as a player and as a person. And in the end, I ended up going the Division 1 route through Toronto FC. I mean, big games I played within the academy there, like River played, other MLS clubs. It was a surreal experience again. And I could not have asked for a better club to kind of, introduce myself into this professional environment.
How was that experience with the University of South Florida? I mean, you went in, I guess, 2019. It was a strong defensive team, so that always, helped maybe insulate you a little from the start. And then obviously you spent 4 years there. So how is it coming in to a team like that? And just how do you feel your development was helped by that, the NCAA system?
Yeah, for sure. Going into Florida, I was a 17-year-old boy, and I had not experienced living away from home or anything like that. So it was just they welcomed me with open arms, and I could not have asked for a better club or a better school at least to go to. As far as the team goes, we had a very strong defensive team, as you mentioned. Javane Brown, who's currently at Vancouver Whitecaps now, he was my center back partner. So he was a great guy to kind of feed off of, and I learned many things from him, both mentally and emotionally. And I mean, my coach Bob Buchhorn, he was a great kind of mentor for me as well. He was always there for me, speaking on and off the field, and that kind of just gave me a sense of comfort, and it really helped me throughout my 4 years there. And in the end, I got drafted from there and graduated with a degree. So I could not have asked for a better 4 years.
There you go. Time well spent. But Sal, taking a look at your season this year, it was a true breakout season for you. So I'm just curious to see, when you look back on this past season, from getting drafted to where you are now, how would you describe it to anyone who's watching right now?
Yeah, I mean, when you go to school, the end goal is always to get drafted. So I knew I was going to have to work very hard in those 4 years that it was University of South Florida, and to know it paid off. And when I got drafted by Austin FC, it was a beautiful and touching experience for me. And going into preseason with the first team over there, it was also a very humbling experience to know what it's like at that next level with the pros. So that really helped me, get right into the swing of things in that January, February kind of area. But yeah, from there I went to the second team and got a lot of minutes with them. And I mean, yeah, the rest is history. We won it all. So it was definitely a long season, but I mean, I could not have asked to join a better club and to have been drafted by Austin FC.
And speaking of the club, I mean, it's a fantastic fan base. It's been one thing that stood out through the first few years, just the Latin style, the drums, the trumpet as well that they bring to the games. And they also been bringing it to second team games. I noticed as well. So what was it like to be part of that sort of unique sort of crowd atmosphere?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, Austin FC's fans, hands down, are number one in the league. I mean, I've experienced a lot of first team and second team games, went to their hometowns, everything. And by far, Austin FC has the most loud, supporting fan base I've seen that are willing to travel anywhere, to be honest. So it was amazing to be a part of a club like this. And yeah, I mean, I can't wait to see what's in store for next year.
Speaking of next year, I mean, MLS Next Pro is new, but we've seen some Canadians come through it and earn MLS contract. We've seen Hebert, Russell Rowe, Farsi. So is that something that you're potentially looking to emulate and make your way up to the Austin first team?
Yes, for sure. I mean, going to the second team, I know the end result is always going to be to make that leap to the first team. So I kind of have that mindset going into every game. I know I have to be that impact player on the field, and I know when that opportunity comes, I'm going to be ready for it. So I just got to keep playing my game, keep listening to the staff and everything, and taking those necessary steps to make it to that first team.
Just how everyone's path, of course, is unique, but it's been no secret that Canadian men's national team has been looking at center back. So yourself as a Canadian, how motivating is as well seeing someone like Hebert in particular. 1 year he was next pro, and 12 months he was playing at BMO Field and in a game for Canada. Does that something as well that motivates you to want to play in those sorts of games for Canada as well going forward?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, that's a huge motivating factor to know the pathway is there from MLS Next Pro to the MLS First Team. So that's always my end goal result, to make it to that Canadian men's national team. And I know if I keep doing what I'm doing, keep performing, and as soon as I make that MLS debut, and the sky's going to be the limit at that point. So definitely to be on the Canadian men's national team is the goal, and I know I'm close, but I got to keep working for that.
For those unfamiliar with your game, Saul, how would you describe your profile center back? I know you're a very strong passer. Is that a really important part of your game?
Yeah, for sure. So the way Austin FC plays, both first team and second team, they like to play out of the back. So being a center back in my position, I have to be able to, be comfortable on the ball and kind of dictate the game. So going into Austin FC, I was not 100% familiar with the center back role that they were putting me in, but I feel like I adapted very quickly with both the teammates around me and the coaching staff. And as the season went on, I felt more and more comfortable. And yeah, I mean, passing is a huge part of my game, but I also like to be a leader on that field, someone that, my teammates around me can trust.
You kind of touched on it a bit in terms of what you're working towards now, but I guess more specifically, what are some of those near future goals? Just like going to training camp, winning a job kind of thing? Like what are some what's kind of in your mind right now in terms of off season, like maybe something you've written down in terms of a goal?
Yeah, 100%. You said it. So that first year being within that professional environment, I kind of got a good feel for everything. I've been with the first team a little bit, been with the second team, obviously majority. So going into this offseason now, my main goal is to just go into that preseason, get a spot on that roster, and get minutes within the MLS. And from there, be on the Canadian men's national team has always been a dream of mine, to represent my country and to wear that jersey. So that's definitely what I have in the near future, what I'm looking towards.
All right, Sal, you knew this question was coming, but your club has a pretty popular investor in Matthew McConaughey. So I have to ask you, have you had any chance to interact with him? And what's your favorite Matthew McConaughey movie?
What a question. No, so I've not interacted with him. He kind of sent a message in preseason in the first team, wishing us all luck and everything. So that was kind of cool to see how that relationship is within the club. But if I had to say my favorite movie, I'd have to say maybe Fool's Gold. I definitely watched that one a couple times with the family, and he's outstanding.
No, that's the fair answer. I didn't know if you're gonna get the sneaky, little 5-minute cameo he had in Wolf of Wall Street, but that was a good one. Alex, what's your favorite Matthew McConaughey one?
Honestly, I'd probably just say that the 5 minutes in Wolf of Wall Street. That one just it stands out, right? It's one of those where it's like
definitely stands out.
It's not like a 90-minute. It's not one of those where you're like it's Zidane versus Brazil, but it's one where he came off the bench and he killed it, right?
It's a big impact. We like it there. But Sal, that's all the time we have for today. I really appreciate the time. It was great talking with you.
Of course. Thank you guys so much.